12,000 years ago, we were still hunter-gatherers. So, we could throw things maximum that we could do, javelins or something. So, and then it was very egalitarian and collective societies, everyone together, no boss. So the power was limited and the care was quite good. Now the power has gone a million times larger from the Industrial Revolution, scientific revolution, and increase of population. But electricity, atomic energy, anything you want. But then the care has not grown million times more. With probably the same, even maybe less because we are more individualistic. So there's a much larger discrepancy. Everybody speaks of artificial intelligence. Now I was at a congress called Synapse in India because we have a lot of imaginary projects there, and it was all about AI. And I had a dialogue with Sophia, that robot, about nature of consciousness. It was quite fun. Anyway, AI is again another tool. Intelligence is a tool. It's a neutral ethically. Compassion is not neutral. Compassion and altruism is meant to do good. Intelligence can be used to destroy or to do good. So that's why human beings with greater intelligence can do enormous good or enormous destruction more than any other species. So AI is a even more powerful tool. And the difference, as Gil already pointed very well in Nexus, is that is the first tool that now can take decision on its own independently on those who manufacture the tool. A hammer can be used to build or destroy the same house. But suppose the hammer is the one who decides if he has to build the house or destroy the house. Then we are in trouble. And then all the hammers start to speak together and say, okay, we are going to burn all this city. And all these guys are pretty useless because, we need only hammers in this earth. So that's the issue. And it's a very serious one, very underestimated. So then also, it's like education. There's another guy called Mo Goddard. He says, it's like educating children. AI finally is what you feed AI with. Unfortunately, nowadays it's mostly conspiracy theories and hate and all that. But if you were feeding AI mostly to remedy to poverty in Guinea or to make people happier and more benevolent, then we'll be fine because it's a powerful tool used with a powerful intention. So over and again, it comes back to the intention. What is your intention when you do that? So, but certainly not to leave it wild and take decision on its own. Now, recently I heard I forgot the name, there's a sort of, AI-based system in the US to decide whether they should give parole to someone after 10 years or 15 years in jail. And recently there was a guy who behaved very well and all that. So he was sort of eligible for parole, and you have to fill many questions. And it's an AI system. He said, no, he's not eligible. So he went back to the court and said, no, give me some reason. He said, well, we cannot give you a reason because it's decided by AI. He said, well, that's not normal. If you refuse parole, you have to give me a good reason. He said, well, it was computed because all the data and the answers and this and that. They said, well, that's not a reason. So if it's obscured to everyone, how can they decide to keep him in jail? So in many occasions, like for diagnosing disease and all that, AI performs better, and there's no question about that. But still, this now it becomes sort of independent of our will is certainly worrying, and there's not enough done for regulating the whole thing and setting limits. Harari says very clearly, if you make fake money, you go to jail. If you fake someone's appearance and voice and pretend you are Biden and say terrible things, Oh, no, it's okay. It's just, it's AI generated thing. Okay, oh, that's okay. But no, it is not. It's like making fake money is man-made generated fake money, and still you go to jail. So these things should be legal. So anyway, there's plenty of things like that. So good luck. I'm 79. I probably won't see the worst of it.